Hello Borough fans, sports fans, welcome to another video by myself A.J.T on the BoroFanTV YouTube channel. Familiar setting, you might be recognising this one if you do watch a lot of myself and of course BoroFanTV. You will obviously recognise this one. Obviously this backdrop, it's not one that Rob's made for Foxy, do not panic, this is my own invention. But like I say, I've basically come to you today because I want to do the video of almost Player of the Month, but I don't want it to be my Player of the Month. I want it to be your Player of the Month. And what I mean by that is, our slogan normally goes for the fans, by the fans. And I think to give a Player of the Month, if it was going to be me, then I could just tell you it. I mean, if you want, like I say, if you really want me to tell you my Player of the Month, I can do so. But I want to hear who you thought your Player of the Month was for the month of August. Now, in front of me, I've got right down from A right down to H about players. Now, there are a couple of players that missed out on the Player of the Month, in my own opinion. And that's just my own opinion. Now, if you feel like you've liked a player, that, obviously inside the month of August, who you feel should be in this sort of A to H and isn't, leave it in the comment section down below. But listen, whoever gets the most likes, that's who we'll probably vote for our Player of the Month. And like I say, something new to the channel. And I feel like every single month, every single month we could do one of these on the channel, and I don't think it'd be a bad thing. If anything, it gets you guys interacting more with us, and it gets your sort of views on the players, etc., across to us. So, like I say, for the fans, by the fans, you are the fans, you are the voice of this channel. Let's be fair. If it wasn't for you guys, none of us would be out doing these videos. So, first of all, thank you for all the support and showing on every single video that you watch us on. Thank you for dropping all the likes and subscribing as well. If you haven't liked and subscribed yet, please do so. But like I say, August Player of the Month. First player I've got written down in front of me is Randolph, the goalkeeper. For me, he's been standout this month. I mean, not just this month, I think last season. Yeah, okay, goalkeepers are always going to concede goals, but like I said before, many interviews, etc., if you have a shot from outside the box against this guy, you're very rarely going to score, unless it's up close, and say if you can't do anything about it, then yeah, okay, then he may concede. But 9 times out of 10, if you shoot from outside the box, Randolph's going to get it every single time. And I think he's a great contender for August Player of the Month, I really do. My own personal Player of the Month is in this, but he is until pretty low down. In B, I've got Ryan Shotton, who again, since last season, maybe a lot of fans didn't really take much of a liking to him. Yeah, I think that's what it was. He was liking, didn't really see what he had in talent, because of course he had a damn Traore in front of him trying to run the show. Since Traore has left, we've seen a brand new Ryan Shotton, and his guest likes to call him Shatinio. That's what he likes to call him, and I can see why he calls him it. And do you know what it is? He probably deserves that kind of name, just just on the battle side of things, because we're starting to see a real player on Ryan Shotton, and Ryan Shotton's a centre back, but he's dropping in right back, and he's playing excellent every single week, and he's coming along strong, leaps and bounds, and we're seeing that in him. And again, I think great contender for Player of the Month. The next one's another centre back, and that's FLINT. Since he's came in, I think everybody knew about this guy's qualities. Everybody knew, everyone knew about FLINT. Everyone knew how good he was. And when he was at Bristol City, myself last season watching him, I thought Borough have to get this guy in. And I don't think I ever rose it when I'm in interviews or even in a show or anything like that. But always in the back of my mind thinking FLINT would be a perfect centre back at Borough. Since he's been here for the £6 million that we paid for him, we can't fall off for him. He's been absolutely fantastic. So again, another contender. George Friend. Now, George, I know Dale Fry's in this and Daniel Ayala. I apologise. That's why I'm saying. If any of you guys feel like them players should be in it, please leave your Player of the Month down below in the comment section. But the next one is George Friend, who again, I do say it now and then. I do say it, maybe he's past it, maybe he hasn't got the legs no more. But it's same again with him. And you're seeing again leaps and bounds every week. And yeah, okay, George is getting on. And yeah, okay, he might have lost his pace, but he doesn't show that, and I think that's from his effort, determination, and how much he fights for this, and that's the badge, and how much he loves the fans, and how much he just shows passion every single game. And I just think that carries him through most matches, and like I say, George Friend again, perfect contender for Player of the Month. And I think our whole back line is a contender for Player of the Month. If I'm honest, I think every single player, well, should I say for every single player who played a part this season so far, especially in the first month, it's been absolutely unbelievable, and no one's really put a foot wrong. The next one I've got in E is Adam Clayton. Now that is actually my Player of the Month. That's who I would choose for my August Player of the Month. I think he's just been a rat in that midfield, man. Every single time a player tries to get past him, it isn't happening. Like I say, the thing about Adam Clayton, especially this season, what we're seeing is he just gets stuck in. He doesn't want to lose no fight to a player. If you've got the ball, you're running at him, he's going to try and get the ball off you. If he has to do anything he can to possibly get that ball off you, he will. Don't get me wrong, now and then when he's got the ball, yeah, okay, he might pass it. I said it before, Adam Clayton might get it in, every now and then he might pass it astray, but you can guarantee that as soon as that ball isn't going through his target, he's after it, he's chasing it, he's getting it back, and he's trying to play a pass that he actually wanted to play. You know, and that's what you get of Adam Clayton. I can't speak highly enough this season. This guy, he's been absolutely exceptional. He's been fantastic for me. And I'm kind of seeing the Clayton-Howson partnership, the same as the one that went to the cup final for obviously the playoffs, and that was the Ledbetter-Clayton partnership. That's the kind of partnership I'm seeing again. One that works, one that's magic when you watch it, and you know, them two players are both on the same wavelength. It's just sublime. And that's another guy I got written down for me as well, Johnny Howson, who I think again could be another contender for Player of the Month. It's just his work rate, you know, as soon as he gets on the ball, he's just driving into the spaces, he's trying to create a chance. You know, he's seen it against Leeds, so he got the ball and he just drove through it, he just drove through the midfield, he went through the back four. He had a shot and unfortunately didn't go in, obviously good save from the goalkeeper. But it isn't the first time we've seen that from Johnny Howson. Compared to last season when he was a little bit, it felt like he was almost restricted at times. This season he gets the ball, his head's up and he's just running with it, and everyone's playing with confidence, especially at midfield. There's so much confidence between him and Clayton, it's unbelievable. Another one that I think's played very well, and you know, a couple of years ago, he might not have had a look in, and I apologise for playing going off the top of my head in case you can't hear me properly, but you know, he had to get trained with the under-23s, you know, a few years ago. Under Gary Monk, he wasn't always in the squad. Stuart Downing, Teesside lad. A lot of people said that they probably wouldn't have him back at Middlesbrough. I would, and I'm glad that he came back for £5 million that we paid for him. I think we've definitely getting our £5 million worth in him, and like I say, Stuart Downing, especially this month, again, work rate, everything, you know, he's almost adding everything. He's without me trying to stutter and mess up what I'm trying to say, is what I am trying to say about Stuart Downing is that this, you know, well, I would say this season, but it's not really much of a season to go off so far. I would say this month, just like the other two, Clayton and Howson, he adds to them, you know, he adds that bit of quality in the midfield, and, you know, he gets the ball, and again, you know, he's trying to take on his man, which last season, you know, he didn't really do. At times he would get the ball and try and cut back inside, but this season he isn't doing that. He's getting the ball, he's lifting his head up, he's trying to take on the man, and if he can't take on his man, he's knocking it back just a few yards, trying to get across in the box. And I think he's been excellent. And the last one for me is Martin Braithwaite, top goal scorer at Borough so far, obviously inside the month of August. Yeah, okay, I get that he wanted to go away, you know, and I get that he went to Pulis, but can we really say that he isn't worthy of a Player of the Month? Maybe so, you know, that might be a controversial one, but I just think if we try and, I know it's hard to do, Borough fans, if you try and look past what he did about when he has to move away, if you try and look past that just for this sort of Player of the Month sort of thing, or, you know, because, I get what he did, and if he's willing to stay now, surely he can be forgiven. I know the whole Gaspar Ramirez crack was a bit whatever, because Gaspar Ramirez got classed as a snake and many other names that he got called, and it was after his performance at Bournemouth when he obviously got sent off and the red card and all that, and he laughed and all, and everything else that went on. He isn't doing this, Martin Braithwaite, you know. Of course he's gone to the manager, but before he went to the manager, was he playing for the move away? Who knows? You know, that might be a controversial one to throw in there, but I just think, you know, he's worthy bringing it up. He's been sublime in the month of August for us, apart from when he went to Pulis, but he is our top goal scorer, and I think he is worthy of maybe he's getting chucked into this August Player of the Month. Let me know who your Player of the Month is down below in the comment section, and whoever gets the top comment, or should I say whoever gets the most likes, that will go down as a BoroFanTV August Player of the Month. You already know mine. Mine's personally Adam Clayton, but let me know yours down below in the comment section. Make sure you follow all our social medias on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, and of course make sure you are subscribed to the BoroFanTV YouTube channel, and of course drop a like on this video, and like I say, catch you guys again soon. Peace.